Morning everybody, hope you're well. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the Drumbit, which is an online drum machine that I posted within your home learning. And what we shall do is we shall just go to the browser and find that for you. I'll show you how to find it. So just bring up the browser. And as you can see, I have just typed in Drumbit, and it's the very first link at the top. I'm using my iPad, but I know that this works exactly the same on a laptop or on a desktop. Not too sure of a phone. I haven't tried it on a phone, but I'm sure it should work on a phone as well. So if we click on the link, it will load the Drumbit online drum machine. Now, as you can see, on the top left you have master volume, then we have a tempo. Don't worry about the swing. You can choose a kit by clicking on the down arrow. Don't worry about the effects, don't worry about the demo. And if we move over to the right hand side, you can see the numbers 1 through to 4, and those are 4 different drum beats that you can put together, and I've asked you to put at least 2. If you want to do more, you can. You have a play button, which you can see when you press it, it will play through, but as we put nothing in to the grid, you will hear nothing. So if we stop that, so as you can see, you have got a grid, which on the left hand side, starting from the bottom, has got your kick, snare, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat, and continuing up to the crash, and along the bottom you've got the numbers 1 through to 16. So those are your subdivisions of your main beats, which are along the top, the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now, to input, all you need to do is just press or click on the relevant one that you want to have sound out. So I've put those in. I've put the kick and the snare in. I put the kick on beats 1 and 3 and the snare on beats 2 and 4. So if I press play, you get to hear the drums that we've put in. Now, depending on what style of electronic music you're going to be doing, and I'm going to be looking at kind of like hip hop, you can choose something else. I know that hip hop can be anywhere between 80 and 100 beats per minute, but I'm going in the middle and I'm going to go with 90 and enter that in. So now we're at 90 beats per minute. If I press play, you can see that's sped up, and you would just continue to put in your drum beat. Now if I move to this tab here, here's one that I made earlier. So as you can see, it is at 90 beats per minute. It is kit number 1. I did have a look around at different kits, but I kept it as that. So I'm just going to press play, and this is my first drum beat, and it will just loop through that. It's quite good. I like it. So I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to go to number 2, and as you can see, that is empty. So I want to make a beat that is slightly different, and what I've got on my computer is on YouTube. I typed in hip hop drums and I came across the very first link, which was of a drummer called Carson Gant exploring hip hop grooves. So I'm just going to press play on that, and through his video he's playing different drum beats from hip hop grooves from different hip hop artists. So this is an example of one. So I haven't copied it exactly. I've just used it as an inspiration. So some parts are similar, others are completely different, because that's what I was going for. Now, in the second part, I want to make one that's fairly similar to the first, but I want to strip it down a bit, not have it so busy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do usual of putting the kick on 1 and 3, and the snare is going to go on 2. Would normally go on 4, but I'm going to put it on 15. So that's on the off beat of the 4, so it's on the and of the 4. Then the hi-hats, I'm going to pop just there. So let's have a listen to that. When I press play, it will play number 1 first and then move straight into number 2, and you'll be able to hear the difference within the two drums. Now I'm happy with that. Not 100%, but I'm happy enough with that. This is a demonstration. Okay, so to be able to record that and save it as a WAV file that you can upload to your Class Dojo, we're just going to click on the top right hand button just above the play button, and that is your record button. And if we click on that, it will play, but it will record. So I'm going to let it run through a few times, then I'm going to stop it, let it go through one more time, maybe another, 4 times round. And stop. Okay, so you can see that, it's letting me download that. And then all I would do is just find where that is downloaded, and that will be a WAV file. And then through your Class Dojo, you would just attach that file and send it to me. Okay, I hope that works well for you, and have fun with it. I did. I'll just see you in the next video. Goodbye.